Test. Yeah. Hey, welcome back to another great day to play League. It's gonna be a little bit of a different day. There's a doctor's appointment later on today. We have to take the kids too, so I'm gonna get just working on my alternate account today, and then hopefully when I get back, we'll do a couple games on the main account. But also we kind of playing with a funky build today. It's gonna be weird getting away from attack. So first of all, I don't know if you guys watched the recent Freak update, but before I switch over, I want to see if can I even try and rank on this account. Because I had an 11-hour ban. Yeah, okay. So my main is unlocked. I will be doing rank games on my main, just not right now. Second of all, I don't know if you guys... I can look it up real quick. You know, it's good because I save these VODs and I put them on YouTube. So for historical value, if you're watching this 4 years from now, you don't want to try and look back on Freaks, even if his YouTube's still there, and try and find this like one patch, right? And I can give you the patch, but it's a preview for 25.07. And I'll just fast forward to the clip.
I'm the design lead of Summoners Rift Team's live pod, and I'm here to talk to you about patch 25.7.
Well, I log on.
This is a relatively small patch. It's also midnight for me when I'm starting the recording here, so I'm going to try to go pretty quick. So I'm going to bed on a somewhat reasonable time.
Yeah, good luck with League of Legends going to bed on a reasonable time.
We'll start and just kind of tell the story here. You may have seen in the first stand patch, the one where we added lane swap detection, there is...
Oh, what do I do?
What's up, fellow gamers? Freak here. I'm the design lead of Summoners Rift Team's live pod, and I'm here to talk to you about patch 25.7.
All right, let's...
This is a...
Once again, I don't own this content, so I'm just going to fast forward to the part that
don't know
matters to us.
Durable against... And this happened about two...
he said he was going to do this fast, so I was like lying in bed. I'm like, oh, I'll watch this. And then it felt like he was talking forever. So two things. First of all...
of games.
I didn't even realize this was in here.
But we'll have to see. Again, this happened about 2 patches, and I think it'll be pretty... We can completely remove all punishments from top and mid laners when doing this, while still being...
Okay, so he's talking now about lane swap.
Pretty decent. We are adjusting...
I've seen where it accidentally procs on like streamers and top level players. I haven't experienced it in my games, but I'm also not as like aware. So I'm a lot later.
And
it's hard.
Speed slightly. So the thing we are trying to solve is the fact that symbiotic way more than mid laners do, and so we're hurting a lot of supports when.
No
short
shit.
Of this is functionally that if you are on Fountain from very low health, you're below 1/3 or so on either health or mana, so you're waiting for health or mana to come in. This will be the same basically. The total time from I'm in lane or I'm in the fountain, I'm ready to leave, I get back to my spot, going to be about the same. If you are recalling at half a...
There's this legendary clip of a Faker, and he got hit hard, and he recalled somehow, but he was still losing health, which doesn't make sense because if you have a burn on you, you can't recall. But anyways, he got back to fountain somehow, and you see him quickly buy a freaking health crystal, and he survives it. Just fucking goat, man. Creative
HP
thinking.
Or higher, half mana or higher, you're going to regen at the same or slightly slower overall. To remove early game, recall home guard move speed, we of course could. We could... Catalyst getting a pretty small buff here. We specifically want Catalyst to be more expensive than Lost Chapter. We especially don't want it to be cheaper, as Catalyst can just be a bunch of sustain and make you impossible to push out of lane. So we want the variance in Power Spike. We want that to be 100 gold more expensive, but also we want to make sure that if you get pushed to do a 1150 or 1200 gold recall, it's not quite so bad. So it's now 2 Ruby Crystals and a Sapphire Crystal. So that can be pretty helpful there as well. So that's power in just a bunch of games where you just had to buy, and now you can buy Ruby Crystal in some of these cases here. The mana on Catalyst going up by 75, pretty small buff there. The Eternity mana gain passive, which is when you take damage to health, gain some mana, that's being buffed from 7% to 10%.
Okay.
Now, I think this passive isn't very strong, but it was an easy round number. It was an easy buff to put in. Now you can see, hey, there's 3 lines saying Catalyst is better, so pretty meaningful buff. Of course, Rod of Ages is taking that Eternity buff as well. Small buff to Catalyst and Rod of Ages. Umbral Glaive.
Right, and that's important because we're gonna today's focused around using Rod of Ages. And I will qualify this with the wiki before we get into it. Because I already know what people are going to be saying. He doesn't scale with AP. He got gutted. So we'll get there too. He's on here. He's an M. I usually look him up. I don't look at this giant wall of pictures. It's already less efficient than just freaking. Oh, there he is. Many eyes, one thought. All right. So I will qualify this before I do the build, and then we will be doing this live with real people because it's cool with bots, but it is whatever. All right. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of why I'm also considering changing my swap. I'll let Freak talk, and then I will put my 2 cents in, right? Because I am not. I'm a one trick that likes being creative and trying out new things. Shaco buffs. Because 80 Shaco isn't cancered. Where is the... They're bringing back Brand Jungle, by the way. Heh. Am I nuts? I actually might be nuts. I watched it this morning. I could also be going over it by accident. God, they're buffing Volibear? Are they nuts? Alright, let me look at my history. Am I crazy? And I was looking at an older video and all this was spurred on by something else, or was it just all in my head? Which is possible. No. Oh my god. Am I nuts?
Is just, hey, interacting with your opponents with...
It's an old... It's from 1423. Alright. Well, all this was inspired by an old patch note. Not the end of the world, but it still feel... Okay, so... Let's come full circle. Why am I considering doing... let me make the... We have a hypothesis. We're going to propose our theory. We're going to put in practice our theory. And then we will go from there. All right. Master Yi is an auto attack based champion that does primarily 100% AD damage. Unless you see on hit stuff where it applies like 40 AP damage, but that has nothing to do with his actual hit. It has everything to do with his hit procs and on hit. That on hit is the AP damage. So when you see me in game and I have 120 AD and 40 AP, my auto attacks aren't applying that 40 AP per se. They're applying the on hit that applies that AP damage. That being said, that's why AP Master Yi is dead, right? Like if you build 1,000,000 AP on him, it doesn't apply to his attacks unless it's an on-hit effect. But, huge but, he does have AP scalings in his kit. And in the past, I've seen one tricks that use like Dark Seal. Like, what is a cheap way to get scaling AP into his kit to help his W? All right. I don't like Bork. This is highly controversial, right? I don't like Bork. I feel like it hinders. It's the main build. It makes sense, right? It's got a slow. It gives you lifesteal and sustain. It gives you attack speed. It's a great item. it does maximum, like their max HP as an on hit, right? So Bork Rageblade is legit the best. I don't care what other people say with crit and all this stuff. You can't beat Bork Rageblade first. Period. For the damage output, for the if you go lethal tempo, it helps with lethal tempo. It helps with sustain. It's insanity. Trying to figure out a way around this stupid build. Because there should be room for different options. And with everyone kind of like trying to go crit and me playing with crit, I also love trying new things and different things. And plus, when I'm messing around with all these builds, I kind of see glimmers of good ideas that would need to be fleshed out. Like, there's a whole thing with I haven't figured out yet with Static Shiv and then running other items that proc electrocute, like, you know, that Static Shiv reduces. Anyways, the Static Shiv and what is the lethality? That's gonna kill me if I don't know. Stupid HD. My pills are kicking in, guys. Hold on. I don't want to get too off topic and tangenty. That's how you know the pills are working. Or I would just be talking. This is the beauty of League. Like, you can think about it all the time. And it could be fruitful or not, but I think that every thought you have has value, and you never know it's going to come back. So let's go down the wormhole of how I got to where I am, and then we will go ahead and test the theory out. So this one, Cyclosword. Cyclosword dashes, reduces building up Static Shiv stuff by a bunch and applies damage, right? So you do this with like, and this applies to slow, right? But once again, you're stuck to Bork. But if you weren't stuck to Bork, you're trying to build lethality. You're trying to build so like proc damage, and it's like this stuff is reduced by movement, which Master Yi is constantly chasing and running and fighting, right? Or auto attacks, Master Yi, right? So Cyclosword, and plus your blink, our Q counts. It reduces instead of it stacks 1.75 instead of, it's like it doubles the stacking, and for a lot of these things, like once again, you got to bear with me here. This is kind of like outside of the box, but we have to look at. It's probably better to do it in here because it'll be quicker to pull up items, and I don't have to like go too crazy. Do. All right, Cyclosword. Where's that energize? What is that? You look like an alien. Okay, so a little green guy. Maybe it was better with the big screen. Here it is. So this is basically gives you, once again, attack speed good. Yo, how's it going? Hi, bro. Are you looking for items? Is good or bad? Are you talking about my title? Because I'm not my. I have a theory it's good in this build, and that's what I'm testing out. And right now I'm qualifying why I'm doing it, and then I'm gonna test. And then gonna test it. Do you have any questions? Because I have a defense for why I'm building it too before I get into it, because the main argument is he doesn't scale with AP, but I have a yeah. We'll get off the voltaic stuff and we'll just stick on topic since so I have someone else in the room. Okay. So basically what it comes down to is this. ROA, it's deceptively good for Yi, and I'll explain why. Where the hell are you, ugly SOB? It's like a Just type, damn it. So it's a scaling. Okay, so here we go. Rod of Ages. Basically, as you take damage, you're going. So the main thing about this is it's supposed to be a sustain in lane item for or mages, right? But the key thing behind what I love for Yi and the build I'm going is that as you take damage, you get mana, and when this thing is stacked, rushing it, you build every 60 seconds. You gain. I think at the top, you gain what? A bunch of HP, mana, and some ability power. Cool. That helps Master Yi's W because there is AP scaling, but it reflects direct. So first of all, the more mana you have, it affects the cost of this, right? But the AP scaling affects, like, when you hit W, it hits you harder for the heal per tick and also sustain, right? So now in team fights where I'm getting focused, I'm not only holding W to reduce a lot of that damage, but I'm also healing substantially more. Because look at this, the minimum total heal is plus 200%. So right there, the AP I'm gonna be gaining off this item is going to help that minimum total heal, right? Which is huge. And then, yeah. So the whole point of this is to find a way to use the kit I have to get rid of needing Bork, per se. And, yeah. So let's go ahead and put the build in here and run it. Because talking about it, I guess I can answer questions as we play. And that'll be a lot more useful than me kind of like spending an hour talking about the wormholes that go down in my head. So once again, this is super weird because like early you want to be building attack speed and damage and all that stuff, but I think the biggest thing that hit me about this isn't that he benefits from the extra health, the extra mana, the extra AP. When the item is complete, you gain a level for free, and if you were to sit down and do the math for I think it was level 13 I hit in practice. I went from 12 to 13, and the stats you get are like a whole level is really valuable. So it's not reflected in the face of ROA, but you have to consider all those, your bonus to your base AD, bonus to your base health, mana, bonus to your movement speed, all those stats that go up when you level up, that technically counts as part of this item, right? Because it is a benefit and it's a delayed benefit, but I feel like most of my games will get to level 13 100%. And if they're done earlier, it's not because of items, it's because of play and people getting ahead. So we're gonna go ahead first with ROA, and so we want Catalyst. I need to type because my eyes don't work. It's also expensive. It's 1,300. And they just announced, I just showed this, that Catalyst is going to be buffed. So that also helps. Then we're going to go Tiamat, which builds into here. So we're going to have life sustain. We do build boots, but it's just basic boots. Then we're going to go into Bork and Black Cleaver. So armor shred, which is always good. And this playstyle revolves around building stats. So I use the attack speed from Lethal Tempo, the attack speed from my ult as my main source of putting this damage out versus building a ton of attack speed in the kit. And then really focusing around using my W for sustain, and trust me, it slaps. All right. And all this was procced because I was watching this crazy VOD of a. Then here's another. This is another one that with playing around with a lot of crypt builds. I was building the what is that? The Flicker Blade. And let me tell you, crit Flicker Blade Yeet is amazing. But if you've ever done it right, if you've ever done crit Flicker Blade Yi and you press W at all, your mana bar goes to 0. Like, it's not even funny. So, and that's why I was trying to play a lot with like crit Essence Reaver Flicker Blade, which is ridiculous for Yi in the jungle because you have blue buff, but it isn't, because if you seriously reduce Master Yi's cooldowns, especially on W, or even have the ability to spam Q multiple times, you will empty your mana bar because it is ridiculous. So this also helps with that. Okay, next item is Spirit Sojin, which is why I brought up the example I did, because Flicker Blade does what this does. This reduces all your non-ult abilities. It empowers them, but it gives you a ton of ability haste on them. So, and it also improves your passive damage. So that's huge. And then the last two items are dependent on, and this is why I like this build because it's similar to my main, is my main build is like you build a core of damage, then you go defensive. You can still build like hardcore defensive, but the last two items, especially if you sell your boots, Spirit Visage is the last one, and then if they're 80 heavy, it is this item. Hold on. Frozen Heart. And I shit you not, I was watching it. It was in Korean and I didn't know what, I think it was like all for one mode, but it was one Yi against 5 Trinimers just slamming on him. And he sustained and murdered them with this build. So this is what we're going to be playing around with today. And let's see if it works in like real games. That's my hypothesis. Wish me luck. I guess I really didn't have to defend it up front, but I feel like if I'm going to be serious about this, propose what I'm planning to do and go for it. Did that save or am I a numbskull? And then the only thing is, like, if this is really viable, I can then look at runes and kind of say, hey, what runes will amplify this? Because right now, I gotta put E here so it pulls up when I play. Okay, cool. So, and I can quickly look at this, because why is this here? Okay, I can get rid of these because I'm not good running Darius. Thank God I got nerfed. And the days of having to fuck around with that are gone. So real quick, lethal tempo to get the additional attack speed to help, because I'm not building a bunch of attack speed. I'll be kind of focusing on if I get attack speed boots, or probably get defensive boots like work shreds, but we'll see if I even build them. Don't feel like I need this triumph. Getting more health is more important. Attack speed's still always going to be the way. Coup de grace. I could argue this, but honestly, if this build works, I should be pretty healthy. And then, like, I think what I did from playtesting was having this was too good. Because this improves item haste, and I'll be running what is it? Tiamat? The that would be up more, right? I know it's not done. I just need to look at the items one more time, because once again, this is going off like a picture. But Ravis Hydra would be up more often. This is stack based. I don't think ability haste, item haste would help here. So the only place it would help is with this guy. So it may not be 100% the... I don't know. Having Ravenous Hydra up more often is a good thing, right? Because it's additional damage. So let's just do that. And then, because my normal build is lethal tempo, and then the secondary is like going sudden impact because you do more damage with your Q. I can go. My issue in the past with going this route, and I know it's popular, is that you end up with like 300 gold, and you'd rather have movement speed, or you don't have something to spend the money on, and it just feels like a waste. Versus building Ravenous Hydra has a ton of items that are close to 300, so I feel more comfortable going this route and having flash more often. So that works. And then the only other thing is like if this build really works well, looking into maybe something in this tree, but we're not going to go there now. Let's see if we can just make it viable. So we're going to go here, and this is like now mirroring whatever the fuck is the most common lethal tempo build. But anyways, let's get into ranked and let's just do it. I might lose a lot. We'll see. This is insanity. This is fully embracing Master Yi scaling, and it's not impossible to get kills early because you still do a ton of attack damage and being there. But yeah, I really feel that ROA, this build will help me. It's just nice to have a different option. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The problem with bot battles is like you can literally build nothing and still play well and win. So I did love when I was trying out lethality builds, I was going Hydra first and then ending on like Bloodthirster, because you got to find a way to sustain even though you have all that damage, right? And that's why like Bork is a great option. That's why, because like going Bloodthirster first sucks. Don't recommend it. And plus, Bloodthirster's overrated. It's a, what is it, 200, 300 shield? That's it? I wish that, like, it would be, no, I don't wish that, because imagine if that shield could grow bigger, Draven would just be, he'd just be nothing but a shield. No, so I understand why, but, now this build does get away from having the on hit of max health. So, but it allows you to have constant damage longer. So even against tanks, you'll have the sustain and constant damage and true damage from your E, which will be up more because of the Sojin. So you can argue with the armor pen and the E being up more often in the true damage, the max health is kind of like a mute point, because this build kind of goes well into every comp. Even if they're squishy, having shredding their base armor is really good. Even if they're magic heavy, rushing the Spirit Visage helps healing as well. So it's MR. Like there's tons of way to play this. And that's why I like this. It's like one build and it's a little bit, you just change the order and it's still viable. But let's see. Everything is hypothesis until we put it into practice, right? I feel like I lost my one viewer, but if you're still there, shout out. Hope you're having a good morning. I talked too much. I should just play. Alright. Am I on camera? Eh. Alright, sucks right now the Nintendo Direct started, but this is more important, right? Alright, this is my alt account currently running. It says in bronze 1 or 2, but like it knows that I'm not. So you're gonna see like I'm gonna queue up now, and you're gonna see a bunch of silver and gold rank players because MMR doesn't lie, and they know that I'm not. So right now the LP, even though they put me in bronze 2, my LP gains are ridiculous. I think it's max. Are you kidding me? I'm dodging the first game of my day. Please don't be 20 hours. We can watch the direct while this happens. Everything happens for a reason, guys. All right. While this is going through, we can look at the direct.
You must be the new farmer.
Oh boy,
Tend to your farm while growing
another farming sim. Who knew?
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar
Is there a way to
sales
pop this out?
you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe
Oh, I
nurture
can't
a
pull this out
relationship
completely.
to
That sucks.
find that special someone.
See how long the wait is? I think it should be only 5 minutes. Cross your fingers. Because I'm only on here because yesterday I got 11 hours on my main account. I swear to God, League of Legends knows OTPs exist.
Begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar
Alright,
launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
we can watch this here. Not sponsored by Nintendo. Just a legitimate Silk Song sufferer.
Next, please take a look at this.
Put this here so like no one thinks I'm like trying to like avoid. Another Metroid game. Which is funny because I love Metroidvanias and I don't like playing Metroid. But I do acknowledge it's like the OG. Why is this bad boy so loud? It was really cool that they made her a chick. There are bruised ego. How many bruised egos came out of that?
Is the unknown planet Vuros.
Are they trying to make an open world Metroid Prime?
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
The graphics legit look like PlayStation 2.
In order to survive,
I'm sorry, I'm the wrong
this planet
person
that
to be
she
commenting on console games.
transported to. Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are
Bruh.
waiting to strike.
Waiting to strike. I think they dumbed down the graphics because they want this to play on the Switch.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Uh-huh.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Stealing from
Also
Horizon Dawn.
trajectory of her life with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
definitely not for me. But it's definitely got a
After being summoned,
large player base. I'll appreciate it.
dreads
And considering this game came from like 2D side scrolling and like original graphics, this is huge. When you thought it was over. Okay.
Looks like even more challenges await Samus.
I'm sorry. I know these kids are these games are meant for kids, right? So I can't get too mad. By the way, I don't know if my daughter made me sit down and watch the
Ready to stir up.
Anyways, we sat down to watch Minecraft live, and for the life of me, I've tried to get into Minecraft in my past. It's not so. I didn't grow up with Roblox. I didn't grow up with Minecraft. Once again, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, everyone I know, like hardcore, and I've seen the amazing worlds you can build, and I understand the complexities. But for the life of me, every time I've tried to play this game, it's just ugly, and I'm not creative. I want to be in a world and explore it, not build it. And maybe if I learned crafting and I'm trying to learn this better for my daughter, right? But what is that? Anyways, but at the end of the day, I can just appreciate it from afar like any other game. But we're watching this update, right? It's the latest. They don't call them updates; they call them drops. And by the way, this is the year 2025. This game's been out a little bit longer, not as long as League. And I swear to God, it's like Apple users versus Samsung users. They're losing their shit because after 10 or 12 years of having the game out, they've figured out how to add particle effects, visual updates, and rideable flying units. Like, and making a big fucking deal about this. And by the way, I'm sure the player base, part of the reason they're so skilled and amazing is because they've had to overcome the fact that for years, I'm pretty sure people begged them for out of creative mode to find a way to elevate themselves to build structures. And anyways, once again, Minecraft, huge community, huge things. But all I could think of while I was sitting there was, you're legit, Apple. Like, check out this amazing thing. People losing their shit. Android users, we've had that for years. What is wrong with you people? All right. I don't think they.
On a fantastical mission.
I don't think I want to watch through this. It's already done, and I'll come back later. The odds of them announcing Silksong are probably the same as Star Citizen coming out tomorrow. Hey, let's try this again. Without the E-ban. I swear to God, if they ban you, I'm going to my main and doing this, because we're going to get one goddamn game in. It really sucks someone was actually in the chat to talk about something I was doing, which I appreciate. I lost them. But it's all good. Oh, cool, they stream. I mean, they're set up to stream? One Piece will never die ever? Okay, well, they haven't streamed recently, but still, legit. Appreciate you stopping by my stream, guy. So back to ROA and why I believe it's amazing on Yi. While we're waiting, for, of course, the second I start talking about stuff. since at the end of the day, it gives a bunch of stats, it gives a bunch of stuff, and it heals a ton. And it gives you a ton of mana to do stuff with. And with this build that you're going to have accelerated, have a lower cooldown, especially on W, where it would zap mana usually, this is the answer. Because as you're taking damage, you're gaining mana versus having to hit to gain mana. And it's still kind of need to test out that. But the deciding factor too is CC, right? Like I can sit there and take auto attacks for days and heal and reduce it. But if I take any kind of CC or knockup, it disrupts the W channel. Now, as the W will reduce, if I do it time it right, will reduce that incoming damage from wherever that knockup or whatever it is, but it won't give me the heal over time. But I'm finding in a lot of fights, a lot of things would be turned around if I had W, and just W's kind of like reduces damage, insanely reduces a burst, heals me more when I'm low, but more importantly, like it gives my cooldowns time to come back up. So then I have another Q. I have another R. And that usually is the difference in a fight. It's 1v1s and skirmishes. Alright, so a bit different, but we're gonna do this. And then just gaining a level for free once it's stacked is insane amount of stats. And this is going to be a good build, a good game to test it on. We have AD, heavy AD. We have Warwick might build attack speed. We'll see. They usually don't, but it's built into his kit, so Frozen Heart will help with that. But he does AP damage, AD, stuns. And then we have a scaling comp, but we definitely don't have a tank. Cool. And then like from all my practice, I really want to see after a clear make something happen, either bot lane or mid. I want to get a kill or an assist or soak up XP and gold from lane. We'll see. Something to get ahead. Just so it's not just like all these builds, if you can accelerate at all, like you think about it, a kill is literally a quadrant. 300 gold. A full quadrant, not just the two camps. So, alright, bunch of gold borders because I'm bronze. Of course there's gold borders. For once, I'm on the gold, mostly gold team. But then it makes you wonder, what the hell are these guys? Maybe I just lucked out. I did have a rough last game, but like I said, they've identified, this is like plus 38 minus 12. So I really don't care if I win or lose games, because like winning negates 2 losses and I'm still climbing, and the more wins I get, the higher I'm climbing towards my MR. So want to be pathing bot lane. They have hard CC for me, and plus Kale into Cho'Gath isn't going to be spicy until she hits 16. But I will once again be looking out lanes. Alright.
Master is an eternal student.
Wish me luck, guys. At the end of the day, any build doesn't matter unless I play well and, I play a buffoon and look for meaningful engages and help my team.
A thief, a murderer, and a corrupt guard all walk into my sword. The end.
The end. Oh, that's awesome. I should have voice lines off, so every once in a while you hear a funny voice line.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Or
Ally has been slain.
Let us begin.
I don't think I'm fast enough. I went the wrong way. I should have just kept auto attacking. I didn't think she would go for the fight. Yes, I know I'm alive. Like, I was going back to farm, and I thought you were just going to go back into laning phase. I didn't realize you were all laning the your laner. And by the time I noticed, it was too late.
Never await victory.
You need to hurry up. If the wolf's willing to try and steal my blue, he's definitely at my red.
Did you miss it? This will be a harsh lesson. Anger gives motivation without purpose.
Yo, this bitch is about to get legit muted. I can't be in your lane. I can't be. I'm farming. I need a farm, just like you need a lane. Alright,
An ally has been slain.
completely understand their frustration.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
The focused mind.
She's still helping me out, so she's not completely salty. I need it back. All right, let's start the weird build, right? Shall we?
True master is an eternal student.
Did Warwick get a kill? No, and he's died twice. Perfect.
Doubt is the greatest.
Bro, this is a Fury serious?
Killing spree.
Oh, they get out too. I can't get through in time.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Looks like I'll be getting grubs here. Kale should be dying this much, but it's not up to me. Bot has prio, so I can't really go for there. I will be heading for this. And Fury has what? 3 kills now? Janna's still helping me. I really am going to help her with her lane. Please out. Yeah, he's coming. I can hit 6 here, right? No. I need to leave. Okay, so I was able to get something out of it. Just shut down on top and just shut down mid.
Let us
Need to hurry up and get to 6.
Enemy rampage.
form before strength.
Enemy killing spree.
I need 6, like, now. Or I can't really engage. Works in my jungle? Awesome.
In me, Wuju lives on.
Right, she's just salty and taking my shit. Alright, almost to ROA. Painful game.
The focused mind can pierce through stone.
Alright, 3 kills on the Cho'Gath too. It's rough.
Did you miss it?
Okay, let's go. Hey, hurry up and get bot lane.
One strike.
Enemy killing spree.
I mean, it's not the best first game to test this stuff out, but we'll do our best.
Let your pride blind.
Enemy rampage.
Hunger is motivation without purpose. This will be a hard lesson.
An enemy is unstoppable.
It worked top. I must be tripping balls because I literally just saw him here and then he went that way. I guess if Kale's low, but she's not that low. Alright, I have item. Now I go help mid. If they're prioritizing top, heading towards the team fight wherever the hell it is. Mm. You can't go in because of that. Ugh.
Enemy double kill.
If they weren't all collapsing in. Sucks.
In me, Wuju lives on.
We get a pick here on the Kaisa.
Rampage. Shut down.
All right. Huge.
Many foes, one strike. Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
A master stroke. The focused mind can pierce through
An ally has been slain.
defend yourself.
Turret plating will fall soon. An enemy has been slain. An enemy is unstoppable.
God damn it.
Enemy killing spree.
Losing all fronts, but we continue to do our best. I guess the next big shutdown is going to be the Cho'Gath. Easier said than done. He's already good. He got the second item.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Did you miss it?
Or as I like to say, my laners are trying to solve world hunger.
Hunger gives motivation.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy is dominating.
Let's go top lane. This is ridiculous.
Let us
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
form before strength.
Enemy rampage.
God, how many items do you have? 2 already.
An ally has been slain.
In me, who lives on.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy is godlike.
I gotta be careful because Kaisa is here. I mean, Lysandra. Leona, sorry.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, let's go kill a Cho'Gath. Not much else we can do.
I will show you the path. Keep up.
Oh god, they have vision everywhere.
Killing spree.
This game's over. God. 0-7, 1-7. Thank you, Riot. Good game.
Doubt is the greatest enemy. Look inward. Do not let your pride guide you. Never await isn't a turtle.
Not one to FF, but it's just gapped.
Turret has been destroyed.
I need, like, I can't get on top of that Leona. We're dead.
An enemy is unstoppable. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy is dominating. An enemy is legendary.
What strike? Fall before strength.
Yep. It's no matter what I do, I'm pretty fucked. I'm still trying though.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy is dominating.
Close to item. And that's why I said, yeah, I have a bunch of golds, but are they really golds? I guess not.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh, I'm so close to this stupid item.
Enemy is legendary.
I have my first item. Not that it matters. They can still make mistakes, but I'm one CC away from being done.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I think so. Rip. GG, well played. Oh, can't really count that as a test run. My leaders are trying to solve world hunger one death at a time. That minus 12 points doesn't really matter. Next. Dear God. Yeah, that Dana got way into her head. I appreciate them rotating, appreciate killing the Warwick. We got kills and assists. Then she went back to lane, and I literally thought she was just trading with her laner. I had to go start my clear, and apparently her getting knight and dying there was me messing up her lane. Oh, God. Home Howard. I swear to God, is that her? She still feels that intensely. She wants to yell at me. Yeah. Nope. No, thank you. 1 in 12. They're gold. They're gold, man. It's like everyone has an off game, don't get me wrong. She's fed, she's fed. She's an all-in champ going into an Fury that can just throw. She wants you close to throw both Qs on you and hurt you, so it's a hard matchup. You know, life's too short to run into these players. And I've learned in the past there's nothing productive that's could come out of that person's mouth. It's just a rough match. Yeah, move on. I'm liking this. I still feel like I have pressure to kill because of base stuff. But once again, if I can't farm consistently and do stuff, it takes forever to build your second item. But I was lucky to be able to build anything in that game where we lost all our freaking towers so early. It happens. Glad the game wasn't long at the end of the day. Alright, please let me get one game to test this out. I'm used to bot losing. But a good Cho'Gath is a problem. That's why I love playing with Cho'Gath. It's like their kit is ridiculous. They knock you up, they slow you, and then they silence you. What do you do? Okay. I need to start banning the Fury. She is so strong right now. And I think they did in that patch that I brought up earlier, they are announcing nerfs for her. But I think that is all that meta is finding something that hasn't been nerfed yet and exploiting it. And then, like, what is on the line that can't be nerfed, so that's what's strong. But I guess every champ at one point can feel overpowered. It's so hard to balance everything in the game. And like me, trying out things, people are always trying out things and finding new metas. Cool. Alright, let's do this. I don't even think my traditional build would have made a difference in that game. You're going to have those games. And every elo is going to have bad games, even in gold players, so. A lot of AP on their team. And 80 crit. Alright, let's do this. It sucks because it's a scaling build, but like once it gets going, it's totally worth. But at the same time, like I can't anticipate not being able to do my third clear. So that was a bad representation. Let's try it in a new game where we can get a little further ahead and see if we can get it where we need it. Okay. That being said, a Leona lane is ridiculously hard. Alright, we have at least a gold border in the games. Another Kale.
A true master is an eternal student.
Alright, Teemo with Ignite. Warwick with press the attack. No Ignite. Okay, Ignite on the Nautilus, so I'm going to be pathing bot. Keep this Draven. Both can get ahead. Good support really makes the difference.
The Summoner's Rift.
I will show you the path.
Do need to be careful for Nautilus trying to invade.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I will say that my clears, even with Callus, aren't horrid. Not super fast, but they're not bad. The issue is getting a second. It's just not viable. It just takes so long to, like, it's worth getting it as soon as possible to get that big increase in level as soon as possible. So it's like really giving up that first item game. But like, if you play well and fight with your laners, you should be able to still gank and stuff. Ah, shit. Okay, well, appreciate the help. Now his clears behind too. Took a lot of damage.
Defend yourself.
First blood.
Why am I taking so much damage? Like, honestly, if I don't do the clear the way I normally do it, it takes shit ton of damage. Alright. Is there a work in my second part of my jungle? If he is, he's severely behind. Because I've been farming this whole time. No. Okay, good to see they got them pushed in. I really want to get top. If Timo wants to play this far pushed, it deserves to be punished. Wolf, 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 wolf. Wolf, 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 wolf. Thank you. Ah, Dallas! Okay, well, anyways, this wolf is gonna feed my team. Alright. This is one of those weird backs where I'm not gonna have enough for this item, but just keep doing my best. Pretty sure the wolf got my blue, so it puts me behind in gold. He's aggressive AF for a reason. Usually means he's a good player. He's just playing like he has items and advantage already, which he doesn't. It is right to invade me. That's the right way to do it. I can't kill him fast enough, and if I get on him, he auto attacks me to death. He just runs the tower if I go over there. Alright, no way we're giving this for free. Alright, who's strong? Cho'Gath in our bot lane support.
Did you miss it? Pause before striking.
An ally has been slain.
Okay.
Do not let your pride blind you.
Warwick in my jungle? Tiamat. Not particularly strong.
Let us begin.
Alright, let's go. Want to clear downwards, help bot, get their lead back, and get the dragon. I have 6. Rat is Zoom. Shit, he's on here.
Wuju lives on.
Ally has been slain.
Okay.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Okay, he wasn't on it? Interesting. That was on Drake for sure. Not using his tempo and his advantage. Shit. Again. Annoying. Having to fight just to get my camps.
Observe. Many foes, one strike.
I went in, I popped ult, and I hit him a bunch. He's here.
Is the greatest enemy.
Okay. Okay. Much better.
Anger gives motivation without purpose.
Cho'Gath does have ult. Arya went back to lane.
Let your pride last you.
You work around my Draven. Once you get him strong, he'll be alright. Or 4 kills on the sorry. Is the wolf close? No, wolf's not closer. It should be marked. Alright. Row at 11. Late. Now we can start to build some damage. Anti-vision, and let's go. I don't know why I'm pinging this. They're already on it. They're not. This wolf is... He's good about counter jungling, but he sucks at everything else? Oh, they were on it. Okay. Of course he's here. Oh, I almost had my W there. Rat hurts. 2 kills.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
A true master is an eternal student.
Yeah, fuck the rat. Like, seriously? He gets the tower because of that?
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy is unstoppable. Turret plating will soon fall.
Why not? Alright, clear. We'll get faster.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down. An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, fine time. See how spicy these two really want to get. Wonderful. Should have left.
Fall before strength.
Please stop him. There's 3 of you. Thank you.
Anger gives motivation without purpose.
All right.
Do not let your pride blind
Your turret has been destroyed.
you. The path.
I can't not with numbers advantage. Why?
Your turret has been destroyed. Killing spree. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
One cut.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Let us begin.
Can I freaking move? What? Nautilus. I just needed one freaking Tiamat. He would have been dead. It's frustrating. Maybe that's why this build doesn't work. It's just you don't ever have time to scale.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Indeed, Nature lives on. Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Let loose the flame!
The focused mind can pierce through stone. Form before strength. Did you miss it? Do not let your
An ally has been slain.
hunger gives motivation without
Okay, here we go. First item.
a keen master. Is
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
The worthy survive!
Alright. Whew.
The focused mind can pierce through stone.
An ally has been slain.
Wuju lives on. Never await victory.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Heal by fire.
Alright, good hold. I actually like the damage of this build. Just takes a second to ramp.
Flame purified.
I will show you the path. Did you miss it? Play and body.
Your inhibitor has respawned. Your inhibitor has respawned.
A master stroke. One strike.
Alright, we're in a better position now. God, this game is like freaking trying me.
Begin.
Rampage.
Poor Cho'Gath.
inhibitor has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
I need a back. And for what? A little bit of gold. Not worth. Go defend base. Not worth.
In me, Wuju lives on. Do not let your
By the light!
Your inhibitor has respawned.
Flame purified. Banish the shadows!
I will show.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Heal by fire.
Has been slain.
Ah!
Defeat.
Oh, once again, I like the builds. Just I don't know if all my lanes are losing because I'm not doing more pressure, or like once I have a couple items, it's a good build. But it's just what I think I need to do is it go. I wish I knew if you built the catalyst, does it start to stack, or you have to have the full on ROA? Because I might go ROA second. It's just taking too. I don't know. I feel like I'm still doing damage. Just need to continue testing. And Warwick invading me and doing all this shit had nothing to do with my build. Even if I had my normal items, he's too tanky, he's got a fear, and he had lanes respawning every time he would invade me. So it's the right thing to do on Warwick, because even if I go in on him, if I don't space appropriately, he will out-sustain me. But let's just try to be stupid aggressive. And remember that this build really works with using W a lot. So maybe what I can start to do, is start playing around with just putting only 2 points, or like 2 points in Q, and then maxing W to maximize this build. It's just the majority of this build's damage is going to come from Q and W and E. So it's almost like Q max last. Honestly, I would love to try same build, but play with it a little bit. And my thing is like instead of Roa, go Essence Reaver to have a little bit of crit. Almost like I think it would be best to go. It's such a late game build, and once again, the last 2 games we lost, right? I already had like 6 kills and no deaths, so it's not my build. So I gotta keep in mind, regardless of the outcome of the game, how is my damage? Like during those last 2 team fights when I had both the full-on Hydra and the cleaver, I was doing damage, and plus the second I had the Kale ult on me, I was good. And then I really appreciate my team coming out and be like, remember, we got you. So, and they were right. I shouldn't have been afraid to just went in. Just the amount of CC, this is ridiculous. You get queued, you get charmed, you get, see, that's why like with heavy CC comps, this, I guess that's where I'm coming up with this, is like this scaling build does not do well into heavy CC comps. Because I still need my tenacity. Maybe rushing Merc Treads, or even then it wouldn't have. Oh, we're learning. We'll get it. I like the idea of Roa, but I think the beneficial thing would be instead of Roa going Essence Reaver, and then Spear Sojin. I gotta change the title of my thing so I can try a different build that doesn't focus on Roa first. Blind, CC, 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 CC. It's just like, I would love to try this build out, but they have so much CC that it's better for me to go traditional E. I'm finding that certain builds have to be into certain comps. Just like it's frustrating playing E into comps that you're not supposed to, we can still get a win style. It's the same with items you build. Like this game for sure, lethality. I mean, AP 80. Like going the Wits End and Merch Tread route, stun, boxes. I just feel like the other build's so strong. We're trying shit out. Let's do it. Let's replace Roa with Essence Reaver. We can hold off the Black Cleaver until later in the build because none of them are really too tanky. Pantheon might get some, but honestly, this game, it might be more the vibe of I do want armor pen, and I will get it, but it will be a later item. It's just nice to have the health from it too. Okay.
I will show you the path.
It's a Warwick barrier.
To Summoner's Rift.
Master is an eternal student.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
That worked out. Fuck the clown.
Minions have spawned.
Let us begin. Never await victory. Did you miss it?
You remember I have longsword, so my clear's gonna go faster. Since I have a lead, I'm gonna look for any excuse to be in a lane.
One touch of many. Many foes, one shot. This will be a harsh
An ally has been slain.
doubt is the greatest.
Nice, he gets that.
An ally has been
Oh,
slain.
Warwick wants to be low. Oh man, I really beat Scuttle this time. Having the longsword.
The focused mind can pierce through stone.
Alright, we're going to the non-traditional. Hopefully it's worth.
Anger gives motivation without purpose. A true master is an eternal student. I'm meditating. Let us begin.
Clouds are just annoying. He ain't even backed yet.
An enemy has been slain.
I think ultimately Warwick starts losing these, right? Even with the lead.
Double kill.
Nice.
I will show you the path. Before strength.
Fuck.
Is the greatest enemy. The focused mind can pierce through stone. Did you miss it? In me, Wu-Ti lives on.
Oh, that crazy. I saw him. I need to get red. Yeah, I saw him.
Defend yourself. Keep up. Anger gives motivation without purpose.
I'll get bot and help out. I'm taking too long to farm. I mean, we're chasing stuff and doing things. Don't get me wrong, I'm not completely not affecting the match, but we'll be doing more. Oh, bot lane.
I will show you the path.
Let's do this.
Master is an eternal student.
Well, lane's doing well. Twitch has 2, 1 on the bot, 2 on their support,
Before strength.
2 on their top, 1, 1, 2. Okay.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
An ally has been slain.
We have no prio, so going up there is not a winning thing.
Many foes. What
An ally has been slain.
anger so fast.
You have slain an enemy. Double kill. An ally has been slain.
Do not let your pride blind you.
It sucks. Got a lot of damage on the tower, but good dive there. All right, let's go into uncharted territory, shall we?
I will show you the path.
All right, 4 on the wolf, 3 on me, 3 on their support.
A true master is an eternal spirit. Did you miss it?
An ally has been slain.
Form before strength.
An ally has been slain.
The focused mind.
Turret plating will soon fall. An ally has been slain.
Doubt is the greatest enemy. In me, Wuju lives on. Mind and body. One strike. Let us
All right, keep it going. Oh my god. Nice.
Enemy killing spree.
Alright. He used all his shit.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
I didn't realize he was up here. Shit.
Enemy killing spree.
That sucked. What? Ugh.
Do not let your pride blind you.
Enemy rampage.
Face me again.
Enemy rampage.
Jesus. Can't even stand still. Rip. Oh, there's something there.
Been destroyed. Your turret has
Oh, look, another match where all my leaders are feeding.
an enemy unstoppable.
It's not my fault.
Shut down.
Just keep playing the best I can.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Form before strength.
Let's regroup, we'll do better. They don't have a really tank.
Your turret has been destroyed.
The focus now.
Enemy has been slain.
Did you miss it? Blade and body.
An ally has been slain.
Doubt is the greatest.
An enemy is unstoppable.
A true master is an eternal student.
An enemy has been slain.
Anger gives motivation without
New vision. I need to stay with my team. Wait, towers though.
Let us begin.
An enemy has been slain.
Many foes, one strike. Do not
Shut down.
blind you.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
A hard lesson.
Enemy is dominating.
Look inward. Form before strength.
All right.
Did you miss it? Defend yourself. Blade and body. The fall
Okay.
can pierce through stone. Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Oh, they're all here too.
One cut of
Dear God, what are you doing?
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
To OCC, we don't have enough to tank.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
God damn it.
Killing spree.
Ugh. Just too much. GG, well played. Never lose to squishy comp like this. Now we have a Nautilus, but GG. This is why I need to be bot lane. I need to be getting leads in the laning phase because it is what it is. But keep going. just trying to contemplate if the whole point of the build is once you get to Spear Surgeon, you basically can spam E and Q a ton. So yeah, auto attacks are important, but you're now able to do like E a lot more true damage and have a lot more of your abilities up versus going like Rage Blade, which allows you just constantly auto attack. But it doesn't matter if we're not ahead. We can't get kills. We can't. Like, a lot of the cool builds involve being fed. And I think that's the problem is in practice tool, it's really easy to get fed. And that's why I think Bork Rage Blade is bread and butter, because if you're ahead or not, you're still a threat because you can stick on people because you're the lifesteal and it causes damage. I think I'll table weird builds for now. And yep, just call it that. I'd love for it to work. It would have to be a practice tool thing to see how like do I get. But it's not worth this crap. At least if I have a normal build, I would be a lot more impactful. And that's also playstyle and not having confidence in the build I'm doing, but like conceptually it makes sense, but I think only under the conditions that I'm doing very well. And that's the problem with why I dream up a lot of these builds. Because like there'll be a lot of times I'm stupid ahead and I'm wondering what's the next best item to push that lead. But the first step is just being stupid ahead, right? And I need to acknowledge I'm stupid ahead because of my normal build, which is the core of Bork and Rage Blade. So as much as I dismay to it, I have to admit that it's the best way possible, and ultimately the skill expression is from the plays, not the items. The items would be great. But at the end of the day, what gets me ahead is that I do like the idea of maybe always going core Bork into Rage Blade, and then maybe diversifying into like, but then you get away from the last items being resistance items. It just depends on how far ahead you are. I like the other build because eventually it becomes very survivable and it takes advantage of the survivability. That it doesn't have to be DPS. It could be just straight armor, mana, and life. Like, I've also started adding Spirit Visage to my M builds for the additional healing off Bork. But Mastery doesn't need Tiamat. I do like that. You get the 65 damage from Hydra, but I think I need to leave the probability world and just focus on solid gameplay and climbing. It's just so much fun to focus on stuff like this, because eventually you do find something that works, right? And that's part of the reason I love playing E. Like, if he was just a champ that I played well and I didn't have the opportunity to think outside the box and want to test out builds, and this is part of the fun of a one trick, right? It's like, I love playing Master Yi and I love doing this kind of stuff that eventually I might find something that works, or in these certain scenarios they work better, and that's a benefit. But at the end of the day, I also need to acknowledge what works, what climbs, and at the end of the day, items that work, and enable me to play my best. Let's do this. Let's be the mother effing problem, shall we? Like I said before, I have a doctor's appointment next, so won't be able to play all day, but when I come back, I promise I'll hop on my main account and rank some. I want to go to the Nintendo Direct and see if they announce Silk Song at the end. I don't know why I do this to myself, guys. It's not going to happen. I was hoping they would say more about the Switch 2, but that's going to be its own thing. Luckily, it's in April, which is my birthday, so... Oh. Is that Animal Crossing? No. Alright, the last game is what? Was that it? Was the big reveal that Toonsy game? Yeah, this is it. It looks like they took Animal Crossing and made it a little more for mature kids. A little more top down. Shield. Crap. Let's go. We have a tank, they don't. We have good engaged, they don't. Yuck. Alright. Let's not... I know I don't care about these games because I'm only losing 12 LP. And I know just taking it serious. I get 38 per win, so... I know that's not forever, but... also, they shove me in this bullshit. Like, honestly, if you think I'm here, why did you put me in Bronze 2? It make me have to do all this crap. Even with the accelerated LP. Because I've had some games where I've had golds and I swear to God are iron. Honestly, my play, I don't care. Work around my Malphite. Watch out for wards so Shaco does cross over. I can see it coming. More importantly, get over here to see him. See where he's starting. Sick and tired of Shaco's and her invades and bullshit.
To Summoner's Rift.
Wuju lives on.
30 seconds until
Just stand here, see if he puts a box there.
Do not
Alright, this is gonna hurt.
blind you.
We need the information. That's good. Know he's there.
Let us begin.
Minions have spawned.
I will show you the path. Doubt is the greatest enemy. A man struck. Form before strength. One half. Many souls, one strike.
Of course he's here.
The focused mind can pierce through stone.
It's fine by me. I'll go to his blue side. Fuck him over there. Hope it was worth it for one camp. He's running Ignite. I don't know why he didn't Ignite me. Alright, Lulu warded for him. Alright, here he comes. I'm a higher level than him. And not by a little bit.
Did you miss it? Do not let your pride blind you.
Oops.
An ally has been slain.
In me, Wuju lives on. I will show you the path. Doubt is the greatest enemy. A master stroke.
Alright, I guess the win for me is to start counter ganking, counter jungling. I have a lead on him.
The focused mind can pierce through stone. Let us begin.
Shut down.
How did I not get a kill there? I was exhausted. Fighting these people is exhausting. We got most of Void Grubs.
A true master is an eternal student. virtue lives on.
You have slain an enemy.
I will show you the path.
This is my bad. I knew he was there. Shouldn't be trying to get it. How is he 6 already?
Enemy rampage.
I have item. I'll back here. I need to put my lead somewhere. I'm gonna probably play off top side. He's got 2 kills.
Doubt is the
All right.
calm before strength.
An ally has been slain.
Let us begin. A master stroke. Anger gives motivation without purpose.
I see it, but I'm not going for it.
Is movement. Yes, you stop. Did you miss it? Do not let your pride blind you.
An ally has been slain.
Is an eternal never await victory. Lives on.
All right. Back and help bot.
I will show
Oh, I kill this Ari. She's got 4 kills.
Form before strength.
Yo, thanks for the follow. How's it going? Good afternoon. Luna. I like that name. I see him.
Turret plating will
I already invited him in. I have full item.
Is the greatest enemy.
An ally has been slain.
Let us begin. One strike. The focused mind can pierce through stone.
An ally has been slain.
Feel this.
Oh, you're kidding me! If I didn't auto attack that, she'd be dead. Yeah, this is my game. I love League of Legends. How's your day? Do you play League? Oh, I almost got her. She's for 400. If I didn't auto attack that freaking tower.
An ally has been slain.
Without purpose. Do not let your pride blind you. In me, Wuju lives on.
Bitch hurts.
I'm meditating. A true master is an eternal student.
Play around my top so I get the win.
I will show you the path.
Ugh.
Has destroyed a turret.
Let us begin.
I have Rage Blade. I have to reset. I want to sit here and fuck with these guys, but honestly, my win condition is top, and we need to be other second tier 2s. No more of this BS of playing around. Shaco is AP. Ari's AP is her main damage. So, regrettably, I can wait for 10 gold and then get top side clear and then look for top tower. They're going to be playing 4 drag, and that I'm going to use that to my advantage to get top tower and win. Putting a lot of pressure like that on top will alleviate bot too. They won't get ganked as much because they'll have to be dealing with us. Yeah, we get to play this fun game again with Shaco called Can I Get My Blue? Yes, I can.
An enemy has been slain.
Do not let your pride lie. Is an eternal student.
I'm going to try and lane gank bot lane and get this 250 gold. After I get my red, of course. Priorities.
Your team has destroyed.
Hey, third tower. Let's go.
Before strength.
He's alone.
Let us begin.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright. Almost done. I'll head top. Alright, doing better this round. 17. I'm just going to keep clearing. Oh, Riven's here. Can't do it.
This will be a harsh lesson.
Killing spree.
Do not let your pride blind you.
Rampage.
Master is an eternal student. Is the greatest enemy.
I'm fishing for Seikos. Caught me a clown here once.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Whew. Okay. Still know where the cloud is, so gotta be a little careful, but
In me, Wuju lives on.
game's over. We have a better team fight comp. Only one really fit on their team is Zari, and she's being caught out more and more. Alright. Terminus is the way to go here. I want Hallbreaker, but their AP just does so much damage right now.
I will show you the path. Do not let your pride blind you. Many foes, one strike. Let us begin.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice, good catch. Alright, on my way. Oh, one dead Ezreal.
Doubt is the greatest enemy. Did you miss it? A true
You know, guys, Seiko is alive. God damn it!
gives motivation without purpose. A master stroke.
An ally has been slain.
Just for you.
Ally has been slain. Rampage. Double kill. Killing spree.
In me, Wuju lives on.
What Hullbreaker in this game? Alright. Let's get some more kills. I have 10.
Team has destroyed a turret.
There he is.
I will show you the path. Form before strength.
Good Shaco would double back, not go the way everyone thinks he's gonna go. Right? Who knows?
Begin.
Can't think like a Shaco. Need these side lanes pushed.
Doubt is the greatest enemy. The focused mind can pierce through stone.
Rampage. An enemy has been slain. Dominating.
A true master is an eternal student.
Alright. Whew.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Won't quite have enough for Hullbreaker, but still good.
Your team has destroyed.
Hell yeah, team!
Your team has destroyed a turret.
In me, Wuju lives on.
An enemy has been slain.
I will show you the path. Defend yourself.
An ally has been slain.
Fall for strength. Doubt is the greatest enemy.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Let us a true master is an observer. Watch and learn. A master. The focused mind can
All right. Okay, items. Let's finish this shit.
without purpose.
Hate playing Shaker games. Chasing them everywhere. It's boring. I can't even afford Merc Treads. Fuck it. How much?
Who lives on?
800? No, 950. Come on.
Unstoppable.
I will show you the path.
Alright. Ari's my main problem.
Do not let your pride
Let's go slow because we know where no one is on this map. Zero vision in their jungler.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. The enemy's inhibitor has respawned. Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has dominating. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice. GG. Alright, we should have done that hours ago. Alright, I gotta get ready to go. Doctor's appointment, but after we'll be back. Standard play is the best way, unfortunately. But it's still fun to think about things. Malphite was a boss. And just like that, erase all the losses by one win. That's why I really give a shit about these matches and can have fun. Silver 3. A pain in the ass. Alright guys, I'll be on later. See ya.